Lore. Ugh. I've been lazy all day. Well, I've been sick all day. So I guess it's not being lazy if you're sick. How have you been, Grim? You had to reload because it said it's offline? Yeah, you arrived before my moderation bot, joined. Which is crazy. You are speed. I am really tired today, and my throat hurts, so I'm gonna try to get through this as quickly and painlessly as possible. Thank you, Grim. Me too. I had so much I was supposed to do this week. I still have to do. But I just feel so awful. It's not gonna get better. I had yesterday and today off. I work tomorrow and I have Thursday off. This is my last day that I can, like, recuperate. Because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm working, like, full hours. Which is only, like, 6 hours a day, but still. Sucks when you're sick. But I'm ready for lore. Is anyone else gonna be here? I feel like usually, like, CJ, Marigold, Strawberry. It's just you and me, Grim. It might just be you and me. And that's okay. I feel like this music is too upbeat. I need, like... Yeah, where is everyone? I need some, like... Is this just lo-fi? Yeah, okay, I want, like... Is there anything that isn't lo-fi? Lo-fi, lo-fi, lo-fi. Relaxing nature ambience. Persona music. You know what? Sure. I've never played Persona. This is gonna be our soundtrack for today. People are showing up. Hello, people. Cinnamon Honeybee, welcome to the stream. I guess we'll, get started. You guys get to see how exhausted I look. Okay, it's better when you don't see me up close. I was looking at myself on the screen when I was video calling Virgil, and I was just like, damn, I look like I haven't slept in 3 days. But it's all good. So, first off, Alfie posted this. I don't know where that is or if anyone went to it. I am not jumping on the server right now to explore. Someone tell me if they went to those coordinates. Maybe it was the stolen book, actually. That might have been it. The book has been returned. Hi, Angel. You have a band concert? Go to band! Be gone! Do your concert. Oh, ESCBA got there first. So it was the stolen book. Alright. From Bagel, the rig is absolutely beautiful this time of year. I can't believe nobody has been around to take pictures. Oh. B. R. Well, other. O. Bro. Other than maybe Marigold. The star T. Bro. Brother. Brother. I. Reathing? Huh? Brother. So they're good. Brother? EYE WRISWO. Wait, I gotta write this out. Brother I W R. Oh wait, oh. I just gotta scroll down a little bit. Hee hee ha ha. Hee hee ha ha. Okay, sorry, like, I like to figure things out myself too. I do always do this to myself, god damn it. It was 1 AM when I made this. Writing SMP lore at 1 AM. Gone wrong. Brother I is watching. Is there something here? Look closely. Comically large red arrows. Go. Thank you, EOCB8. For the comically large arrows. That works. Alright. An entry from Alfie. Entry 7. I do not have much longer, which is a shame since there is still a lot I wanted to explore. I did go for a small adventure yesterday, just following along one of the walls of the world border. I picked up some shinies and other bits from the ruins I came across, along with this big underwater mine shaft with a really fancy entrance full of treasure. I found some fishing rods as well. Someone walked past me and they sounded like you? It was me. I'm there. Give me your lore. Enchanted ones, which I gave to Sam when I had returned. He was anxious. I noticed by the distance he tried to keep between us both. I did not mind, and it was understandable. I had written a book for him in links and left it in my home, since I knew they would snoop through the house and find it regardless. It was explaining what was happening to me, along with small messages directed to each of them, and what I wanted done with my things after this body becomes no longer mine. A sort of will, I suppose. We mainly spoke as normal, asking what we were doing, how we were, but Sam did not like it. He hated acting like everything was fine. I could not blame him, although I was a little surprised that he cared that much. We spoke about it a bit, about what to do when that thing takes control. I suggested that if it hurts anyone, to tell Monocorp, but Sam thought it would be like handing a gun to the government, which was fair. Honestly, I would have just said that I was infected by that tree, so I would be obliterated, but my appearance does not match the symptoms. It would not work, and I do not feel like being used as a killing machine. That thing would not like it either. In all honesty, it is not a mindless killing machine. It is smart. But after, Sam and I went to a spot that Sam liked and went fishing. It was a snowy wasteland with ice mountains and glaciers. Glacier? Polar bears wandering around nearby. It was nice. That warning for those unknown objects from outside the border was nearby that area, but we were at a safe distance, about 1,000 blocks away. We had gone our separate ways a short while after that, and this morning Lynx and I were messaging each other for a short while. When I asked, Lynx had said that he was not upset like Sam was, but Sam had said that he could just act so well that he tricks himself. I did not expect anything more from him, in all honesty. If he saw me yesterday, he would have been laughing at how I was feeling and acting. All woe is me. I hope to go fishing again later today. Hopefully with Sam too. Alfie. We have some Morse code. Ouch. Apparently this says, Alfie is gone now. His corpse is mine. His mind is mine. His senses are mine. We are one. We're the set unfola. F's in the chat for Alfie. Alfie is gone. There is no more Alfie. That is very sad. Yeah, what a short-lived life on Solace. Can throw the I don't remember how to say it. Sedanfola, in with Loomis and the rest, I guess. Oh yeah, speaking, I don't know what that reminded me of, but the thing that happened this weekend, I will explain it at the end. I feel like I left a lot of you all in the dark because I got sick right afterwards. Yeah. You actually got to play Doctor lore-wise? That's actually so cool! I'm actually really happy for you. But yeah, I'll explain everything that happened because I didn't do a very good job of setting it up. The side effects of IDU-T. Huh? Huh? Brutus. Who said no here? Bagel and Marigold? Also a heart by Bagel. Brutus posted leaked an announcement from Monocorp entering DEF CON 2. Researchers on the GWD Orthicana have intercepted strange signals from outside the border, which are near unintelligible. However, some small information has been gleaned from these signals. They would appear to be commands sent out and encoded for machine usage. Some of these signals seem to be cadence signals for marching. The signals are growing stronger and more readable at an alarming rate, seeming to mean some approach from outside the border. By referring to the DEF CON charge, blah blah blah. This does not mean we will be sent into war, but this is another situation where we will very well be sent back into combat. Okay. Waiting for my friend and watching this. Yeah, go to your concert. Yeah, the event was pretty fun. I think it ended up being pretty good. Brutus when Monocorp goes by a different DEF CON. Yes, top secret information. Bros on to nothing. Cadence signals getting stronger, closer, taking villages on the way. Must have been a heartbeat. It would appear that it is not a heartbeat. Do not inform outside parties of this announcement. Me when I try to prevent mass hysteria. We have a document from Alfie. Let me, turn on the filter for y'all. Audio lost. Audio script developed. Dated 21st of March. Accuracy 87%. Before audio was lost, it sounded as if one person talking to themselves. However, Redacted discovered slight differences, deciphering it into two different voices communicating. Audio static. Grunting, sound of struggle. Voice 1. Enough! By the gods, get over yourself. It is just a house. Sound of body falling. Do not effing touch my damn house. Voice quieter. Is this, Oh no, this- I was thinking this was from the video, or not the video, but the audio thing we heard before. I guess not. Now, watch your language. Ah, fuck. I'll just say that. I don't know why I'm always like, some days I'm like, oh, I can't swear, there are kids watching. Anyway. Voice 2, rough translation. Give me back my body, you parasite. Waste of material or matter. Sound of bones snapping, thick liquid moving. Panting, forced, breathless laughter. Heh, that shut you up. I need this body to be able to walk, however. Sound of bone snapping back, and a pain grunt. You leave my house and my dog alone. Put your vines wherever you want, just leave it intact. Leave it alive. Voice 1 begins to laugh. Why do you care for such things? You will outlive them all, whether I had taken control or not. Killing them now, destroying it all, would be a mercy, so you would not have to watch it crumble. Hi. Hi, Soren. Why are you here? The kids on the server, Freya, love war and angst. Cursing is fine. Yeah, I know, it's just... I didn't start cursing until, like, very recently, like the last couple of years, so it still feels weird for me. It is the Tuesday for lore. Anyway. I am allowed to care for things. The house will last. I would have made sure of it if you had just stayed out of my way. Sound of body slamming against wall. Enough with slamming our skull against the fucking wall, Fawn. Rough translation. My head, skull. Look at your tongue. Watch your language. Just die already. Die and let me control. No person cares for you. I do not need to be cared for. I need to be there. I'm not a monster here. We will forever be a monster. Stop associating me with you. Sound of liquid swishing glass breaking. Illegible, illegible, unable to translate. Sound of screaming, more smashed glass. Silence, broken up, audio static. Panting, dripping liquid. Sound of notification. I need to go. Find. Illegible. Audio static, audio cuts off. Fascinating. I'm guessing that's what happened to poor Alfie. That sounds very unfortunate. Alfie, like, you're very new here. I don't think they're even here, but good job in like really making some awesome lore. Like, you're very good with I don't know, like getting a visceral response out of readers. Like your vocabulary is used well here. We have it's a start, a highlight. Maybe I should hold on. Pause whatever this is. There's no sound. Oh!
Here we go.
What?
Here we go.
Why was there like a little bit of a... It was like kind of musical. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Entry from Alfie. I'm fine. Somewhat. Those homemade medicines that Sam gave me, they strengthened me enough to get back. It feels like I'm being held in a blanket of thorns, but at least I am back. Sam convinced me to keep trying with the medicines, to work with him to help get rid of it. He's determined and has the patience of a saint, I give him that. Link seems to be in on it too. He had given me a lot more earlier today, along with a small experiment. I drank a weakness potion and then a brew of the medicine. It was supposed to extend the amount of time the medication would last, since it would normally last about 3 to 4 hours. It left me dizzy and unable to walk for half an hour, though Lynx had warned me of the chance of that happening, and I was okay after. A part of me doubts his patience for this, however. I am sure he has something set up to burn me, and it, alive, if given the chance and reason, but I'm trusting them both for now. I had a small conversation with Krufik earlier. They'd started it with asking about Eurillo, if I had heard from him. I believe I had mentioned this god before. I had not heard from him in a while, from what we spoke of. I will believe that as a positive thing for now. Don't trust Link's medical practices? That's like saying something, and that's saying something from me? Crew had also come by to look at a tower near my home, too. By me asking them to... Angel had looked at it a while ago. He said he might have known who it belonged to, but did not seem sure. Crew had said it looked infested with the crystal infection, which I had heard of. I'm going to keep quiet about it, though, and keep away from it. Monocorp and a breakout anywhere near my home is the last thing I want, especially with other things that are happening. From Angel, entry number 2. Alfie and I have been talking a lot. They're really nice. They remind me of Big Brother. Alfie asked me to look at a house nearby their house in Yippies. I feel like I recognize whose house it is. I'm not quite sure, though. I've been considering moving again, though, and moving by Alfie and Yippie. It would be nice. Living by friends, I mean. I haven't seen Mr. Eurillo for a while. Recently, though, I've been feeling quite ill. Angel's never not ill. People are avoiding me. Not Alfie and Yippie, though. I'm glad they haven't left me. Crew and I haven't really spoke for a while either. Maybe it's because of that tree? Or IDU-T? I don't know. I hope Mr. Urillo comes back. I'm quite scared. Being alone and all, I don't feel very well either. I hate these purple and red dots. Everything feels weird. Whatever. I'll just ignore it. I miss my sister. Angel and Susu lore try not to be heartbreaking, impossible. Alfie shows up, got us invested in their well-being, and then started dying. Yeah, exactly. Another Alfie entry. I went to the hospital today and spoke with the Dr. Grimm. There you are! It was brief, and I did not need to be kept there any longer than the appointment. No tests, just questions. I was glad of it. It was difficult answering the questions. I had to try and make up some answers on the spot, though they were not lies. Grimm had asked me how long I had these symptoms. I said when I first arrived to Solace, about 3 months. I know I had it much longer, though an actual measurement of time is unclear. It did seem to worsen upon arriving. Grimm suggested that they contact Monocorp to remove it piece by piece, since they had a lot more advanced technology in one of the wings they had. I just said that I would think about it. Although I do see that they could provide help, I do have my worries. I was prescribed with some stronger medicine, health potions to be exact. I need to keep up with mental health and well-being too. Not even with prayers and offerings I would be able to do that, but I will try. Grimm was patient, seemed to know what they were doing. I will trust them medically, for now. But recently I have grown worried for Angel. I had not heard from him in a while, ever since he showed myself and Yippee the tree. He seemed unwell. I do hope that he will be okay. Maybe I can try and find Urillo. He might help. You were making up the questions? That's funny. And I think we just have this one? Yeah, this is from the last... We read that last time. So we just have... Sadon Fula? I don't remember how to... Sadon Fula. Yeah, Sadon Fula. There we go. Hi, Strawberry and Comet. If you have a chance, I made a dumb video of Dahlia and put it on the What If. I will look at that on Saturday. Because I like to have... A bunch of stuff is happening Saturday. I think. I think the new mission is Saturday, right? Yeah. After I look over everything, the new mission will begin. I'm glad this stream is gonna be short, because I'm feeling... Like, I don't know if anyone else has had this experience. Anytime I am, like, starting to get sick, or, like, I am sick, or whatever, I don't know. The spots on my arms, specifically on my left arm, where I get my vaccines, hurts. And it sometimes hurts when, I don't know, I think I might have, like, one of the last times, like, during, like, my COVID booster or something, it snagged a nerve, or twisted it, because damn does it hurt! But yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let's read this, and then I will explain what happened with the army thing. And then I will go. This is the creature living inside of Alfie, a manipulative accident that developed further than it should have. Sadon Fula is a Gaelic Irish title that was given to it by Alfie, meaning blood parasite. The name was given- What is this music? Is this better? Okay, yeah, this is better. What was that? Me hearing this as a med major? Eyebrow raise. I can't do it. This name was given due to its abilities, which will be explained later. Born in a lab by the hands of an irresponsible scientist, it took in information like a vacuum. Despite being limited by the area it was contained, it learned to use its vines to move and transport its small main body, and it learned to mimic voices and speak. But, since nothing to do with the science experiments is good on this server, the scientist was not gentle with his creation, often extracting parts from its main body and limbs, or putting it through long draining sequences to force further development. Being showcased like a monstrosity of art to a village did not help either. Screams, whispers, gasps. It was a lot for something that had never been outside a tiny, shabby lab. The villagers argued with the scientist. Are you trying to kill us all? You wasted valuable resources for that? End it. It looks to be suffering, looking like that. Those voices overlapped and repeated again and again. Those experiments got even more violent and intense as the scientist desperately tried to prove his worth, to find some sort of usefulness in his accident. And like it was supposed to, it consumed the information it was exposed to. And finally, when the once so proud scientist decided to end its suffering, the Seidon Fula struck, and its mind full of feelings it was never taught and never got to learn about. The new body, the blood, the control it gained, it made it feel safe, like it belonged, like it was strong. And it did begin to strengthen, its vines multiplying in amount and size, spreading through the lab, the home above, breaching the surface and continuing to spread. And then the scientist's friend arrived, the deer. The deer friend was the first to be shown the experiment by its scientist. The parasite recognized him well. Alfie. It remembered Alfie's reaction to it at first. Wariness, yet fascination. He did not scream. He did not fear it at all. The deer was gentle. But seeing Alfie now, horrified, trembling, ironically frozen. Ironically? It felt wrong. Where was that patience, that awkward smile? Why did he have a sword? Panicked, fearing harm, the Seidon Fula attacked within the confines of its scientist's corpse, feeling that familiar pain every time Alfie's blade came through the rotting, weakened flesh of his friend. A shrill shriek escaped it as it was yanked from the gaping hole of the scientist's chest within a shaking set of fists, letting out sharper pained noises as it felt its body be crushed slowly. But with one last push, before becoming mush in the deer's grasp, it shot a vine right towards Alfie's eye. You know the rest, I am sure. Remains of the vine replaced the now empty eye socket, the blood and muscle providing consciousness to return to the experiment, and it continued to learn, and now began to tinker, fiddling with the stomach, making Alfie vomit out whatever food it did not want, fiddling with the heart, loving the way... Alfie, you gotta put, body horror, warning on these. I will say now, I already have read too much probably, but if you're disturbed by this kind of thing, I'll give you a thumbs up when we are ready to good to go again. Fiddling with the heart, loving the way he could force it to work harder to pump more blood. Fiddling with the brittle bones, muscle, and skin as its vines wriggled their way out and around the surface of Alfie's limbs, his chest. Fiddling with the brain, creating a form for himself that only Alfie could see. And what wouldn't be better than to see yourself? Abilities, blood manipulation. Can use any source of blood, can solidify and create blockages in veins, can gain energy from blood. Manipulation. Sweet talk and threats, talking down to the other person like a parent with a child, tweak around with brain muscles, literally making you change your mind. Is this a good thing turned bad, not from malice but from ignorance and fear kind of thing? Yeah, it might be. Yeah, why is Alfie always going through it? Body control, limited with joints, limbs movement, and speech. Most control over body symptoms, lungs, stomach, heart, etc. All organs work the same, it can just restrict them, making them work harder, stop, etc. Inspiration. Most noticeable mainly in the second video I made in the Lore Tuesday channel. Seidon Fula's personality and way of speaking was inspired by White Diamond from Steven Universe, along with Twisted Alice Angel from Bendy and the Ink Machine, with my own creative flair in there too. The design was inspired by an Eggpire AU done by an artist called Grimjaggers on YouTube with the character of Awesome Dude. Yes, this is inspired by Dream SMP AU. It's amazing. With the aspects of the character's personality. Conclusion. Seidon Fula has been exposed to very little morality ever since creation, to the point that the mere concept of it is something it fears or laughs at due to its unfamiliarity to it. Having been forced to run off survival instincts for a very long time, both during and before Alfie, it feels mandatory for its own safety and partly Alfie's. mind so frazzled with the very little concept of right and wrong, Seidon Fula aims to gain control of Alfie's body completely, and is slowly succeeding, as Alfie grows weaker and their roles slowly begin to switch. Rest in peace, Alfie. A feature creature. Creaturing the feature. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what happened, on Saturday. So, I will be giving, like, a better explanation that isn't, like, so unexciting, in either announcements or, like, Lore Tuesday or something. But right now, since I am feeling icky, I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. So, do you remember when we convinced Cypher, that Echo had cut him off and decided to replace him? We cut off that transmission and intercepted it and pretended to be Eclipse talking to Cypher. Dude's a loser. Yeah, he is kind of a loser. But yeah, after he was in the bubble with Miraju, he came to tell Echo, like, he just saw all the stuff that Miraju had gone through from his childhood up through all the wars on the SMP and stuff, and Miraju's idea of, like, we just gotta blow everything up. That was his solution. So Cypher's like, this is a great idea. And goes to Echo to be like, we just gotta blow these people up. They're beyond help. And then we tell him essentially, oh, actually, no, we're kicking you out of Echo. So the Cypher's like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna do this to myself. So that's what this was. He created a robot army with the, knowledge and experience that he has with, technology, and brought it to Solace to finish the job himself. Now, he has been on Solace for the past however long, this entire season, monitoring everyone. And you may have noticed, and I'll go back through the stream and take screenshots and put this up so everyone can see. You may have noticed that, through the robots, there were things being said about specific members of Solace and what terrible things they had done, what kind of, basically talking down to them about what horrible people they are, and why they don't deserve to live. You legit cried about one of them? Oh my god, I'm sorry, are you okay? Some of the ones at the end were comments ad-libbing, and like, even some of them for Freya, I was like, damn, ouch, okay. I'm too invested in my Minecraft child. Me too. That war would have lasted 3 episodes in anime? Yes. It went way better than I expected. I was expecting people to just kind of one-shot it. CP8 was close. Half of it is sad Cypher's backstory. Yeah, I mean, we already got that in the bubble arc. But yeah, so Cypher is trying to basically finish the job himself, kill everyone on Solace, and we defeated him. So he said he would be back. We don't know what's gonna happen. You had to stow the one-shotting tool. Yeah. And if you all have the chance, thank Comet and Glacier and especially Shin bringing out the auto clicker to get enough enemies for y'all. And Comet was doing a lot of ad-libbing. Glacier was doing the monitoring to make sure everything was being balanced. Marigold hunted me down. Also, Marigold, I don't know if he's here. I do apologize. I saw that you were upset about, the you beat your kids comment from Cypher. Now, none of what he says has to be canon about your character. If you're like, hey, That didn't actually happen. Like, if Marigold doesn't actually... all I've heard is that he beats his kids. So I was like... yeah, it'd be funny to throw in. That was literally just a funny one. So Marigold, if you see this... he does not have to beat his kids. The Bedrock version of the Wither. Yeah. Maybe. You never know. My current worry is that he will go to find Miraju and they will work together. But we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously that army was not enough. I think at some points it did overwhelm some of you. So... yeah. I think that's it. I'm starting to get really sleepy again. Trap him in the therapy triangle. Yeah, honestly, put him back in the time bubble, but this time with a therapist. Throw therapist, Miraju Cypher in there. Couple 100,000 years again. I lagged more than I died. That's so real. This is such an ominous message, by the way. They're here. What if stuff? We have mission 3 this Saturday. I guess that starts before the stream. Yeah. Love the part where I got cornered. Yeah. That was... a bunch of people got stuck in the caves, too. And I finally started coming in with a mace because I was getting kind of called out for not doing anything. I was like, oh, maybe, I mean, if I want to say Freya helped with this, maybe I should actually do something. But yeah, we'll go through some of the stuff. There's mod suggestions going on, a lot, just GIFs mainly. Cool. You want to see the footage of the fight? I think it's on the last... did I stream it? Did I record it? Did I stream it? I hope I recorded it. I don't know. Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I should put that up. I will. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you all on Saturday if I'm not dying. Bye. Yeah, I did record it. I think so.